Ever logged in after a tiring day only to find your entire base out of power? That is called a skill issue. Hello, my fellow administrators. I've seen quite a number of players running out of power and have absolutely no idea how to recover from it, and other players offering some absolutely horrible solutions like running all over the map, turning off mining rigs, just to reduce power consumption. Please, please do not do this. First up, the power displayed here is the total power consumption over total power output in the entire region per second. In the case of Valley 4, it's the sum of all three bases combined. By selecting Protocol Management or clicking on the subpack, you can open up a more bigger screen that shows the power details and item yields. This big circle here shows the backup power your bases have. When your power used exceeds the power generated, the backup power kicks in and starts ticking down based on your total power consumption per second. If the backup power completely runs out, you'll be capped at a base 200 power output. And congrats, you're completely out of power. Mining rigs, relay towers, and even electric nexuses are completely unusable. This is what I like to call complete and utter power outage, or just the average day in Niger. To kickstart your base's power, you have to bring the total power output above the total power used. The easiest way to do this is by reducing the total power used as much as possible, whilst increasing power output through thermal banks. To reduce power use, you'll have to stash your facilities in the bases. I know, it sucks, but it has to be done. To make placing them back easier, I highly recommend saving them as a blueprint first before stashing. Do note that there is a maximum batch selection of facilities and a grid limit of 50 by 50. Increasing your power output, on the other hand, can be situational. First, I want you to check your depot and backpack for any batteries lying around. If you do have a decent number of them lying around, you're in luck. Just deploy some thermal banks and put batteries in each of them to bring your power out of the red. If you do not have any batteries or you do not have enough, you can actually use originium ore to produce power in the thermal banks. While the power output is very little at 50 per thermal bank, you can spam them across the base. However, you're going to have to painstakingly place originium ore into each thermal bank. So I highly recommend first reducing your power usage by stashing facilities as much as possible, thus reducing the number of thermal banks you have to spam. Now, if you do not have any originium ores to spare, and you don't have enough materials to mass-produce thermal banks, and you don't have any spare batteries lying around, I'm not going to lie, you're kind of cooked. Your only option in this case is to stash all your facilities in all the bases in the region, and you might even have to run around the map turning off mining drills and other facilities using power. I'm not too sure if there are any shop vendors selling batteries in the overworld, so if anyone knows, do leave a comment below to help your fellow administrators out. If there is one, just head over and purchase a few batteries to kickstart your bases back into production. Unless you're out of stock bills as well, then you just fumbled so badly I don't even have anything to say. And that's how you recover from a power outage in Endfield. This is a rather short video before my long and in-depth video on optimizing stats and damage in Endfield. So if you found the video helpful or you're interested in maximizing your damage, do give me a very kind subscription. Thank you for watching, my fellow administrators, and I'll see you soon.